look away if you need to. Mud Hens and Iron Pigs, these highlights start in the second due to time constraints. We speed up to the heartbreak. Grant Witherspoon at the dish, a swing and a miss, and a run, thanks to Tyler Nevin in the pass ball. Take him any way you can get him, and that's all for a while. Still 1-0 in the seventh. Weston Wilson is a menace. Deep to right center off Sam Clay is Wilson's league-leading 23rd home run of the year. It ties it up 1-1. And then we get to the ninth, and the wheels fall off. One would have been sufficient. Lehigh Valley hangs a snowman on the board. 8 runs on 6 hits, 4 walks, and a controversial hit by pitch. 1-1 going to the final frame, 9-2 when they turn out the lights, and send it over to Matt Melzak and Jim Weber.
All right, thanks. Out here at Fifth Third Field, Jim, you hate to say a game comes down to one batter, but could the hit batter of Key Rose in the ninth inning?
Yeah, it certainly turned the complexion of the game around, and maybe the call was correct, maybe it wasn't, although we heard a lot of bat getting hit with the ball.
That's the million-dollar question. Well, you know what? He got the base, and the inning continued on, and, it wasn't like that was the second out or it would have been an out otherwise. We don't know how the at-bat might have went. He might have turned around and got a hit on the next pitch, and, the whole thing would have still unfolded the same way. But what ended up happening was he got an 8-run inning. And that's why this game ends up 9-2.
It was 1-1 going to the ninth inning, and people are going to see that score and think, well, that was no game. But actually, it was a pretty good ball game until everything fell apart.
Yeah, it really was because, Brian Sammons pitched very well tonight.
Very well. Yep.
5 strong innings. Even the guys that came out after him in the bullpen pitched very well. You allowed just 1 run through 8 innings.
Of course, now, we're looking back at that one controversy, but the fact is, it's just like an error. You still have to pitch around that stuff, and the Mud Hens weren't able to do it. Yeah. But who would have thought that you'd see an 8-run inning when the game was 1-1 at the 7th? Weston Wilson did it again, right? Big home run, 23rd of the year. But we're still at 1-1, and then the whole thing blew up.
Yeah. Surprised to see a 9-2 final when the game's 1-1 going to the ninth inning. It looked like at one point the Hens would win the game 1-0, but that's that lesson, right, Jim? You get that lead, you've got to find a way to add on some runs.
You've got to add some runs on, no doubt.
And they didn't do it. Mud Hens dropped this one. They've lost 3 straight to Lehigh Valley. We'll see if they can get in the win column tomorrow on Friday when they host the Iron Pigs once again. Let's send it back to you now in the studio.